But the biggest problem that Theobald has is he's running at slow speed. I think that they probably should have just decreased the damage just a little bit. Thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we're doing a brand new hero breakdown on the most proper of dogs, the Chow Chow Theobald. By the way, what type of dog do you think that Theobald is? Is this a dog? Is it a bear dog? What is this? It's got 735 on his attack, 803 on his defense, and 1404. And are you holding knives? What is in here? Is that like a triple knife? What are you holding in your hand? 404 on his health. He's running at slow speed. He's part of the Starfall family event, which means you get a bonus. Between 2-3 heroes, you either get between 40 or 60% chance to cleanse the hero's most recent dispellable status ailment at the end of each turn. So if you've got multiple Starfall heroes, you have a chance to dispel, which is pretty sweet. As far as this hero special goes, he deals 375% damage to the enemy with the highest remaining HP, and then deals 300 or 230% damage to all other enemies. All allies reflect all status effects and 115% damage back to the attacker and block other negative side effects from enemies' nature special skills for 4 turns. So you're pretty much reflecting the damage back with the nature, okay? Which is pretty cool. And then all allies also get 50% attack for 4 turns. He is part of the monk class heroes, so if you're looking to throw some emblems on this big giant fluffy monster, I definitely recommend going the attack, defense, and health strategy. You kind of want to balance him out a bit because if he's reflecting damage from nature and stuff like that, then you want him to kind of stay alive a bit. This video is sponsored by Gemstone Legends, the brand new RPG strategy match 3 game of the year. Empires and Puzzle players have been loving this because you can do diagonal moves so you don't get messed over by the board. You can take your 3-star characters and bring them up to 6 stars, and you get equipment you can throw on every single person to make them even stronger. Now's the time to download Gemstone Legends. All you gotta do, click on the link in the description. Make sure you type in my promo code, #Anchor_2021, hashtag to get a free epic starter bonus. You get an epic hero, you get 500 gold, 5 gold scrolls, and 300 gems. Thanks again, Gemstone Legends. So it is specific to nature special skills, so it's really important that you consider that in considering leveling him up. So, but when he goes off, you want to focus on his damage dealing, which is definitely beneficial. The only real reason why he's getting the B+ is going to be that he's got the 735 attack power, which is pretty decent. But unfortunately, and the other factor in this is that he's giving the plus 50% attack for 4 turns. If he didn't have that, he's not really that useful because obviously it's the nature special skills. And when you're bringing him in, it's going to be against a red fire titan. So you're not really going to be able to exploit him reflecting status effects or damage because it's not going to be a nature class titan. So where he does get a little bit of a pass is the fact that he gives the attack power increase, but I don't like that he's running at slow speed. So not a big candidate on the titans. Take a look at him offensively. He's going to get the A- grade. I think that this definitely could go higher. I think I went a little bit conservative, and we'll know a little bit later on. Obviously, if they have some green heroes, he's going to be quite effective. With him dealing damage, 375% damage is quite a bit, and then 230 to all other enemies. But the biggest problem that Theobald has is he's running at slow speed. I think that they probably should have just decreased the damage just a little bit and then just run him at average speed, and I think he still would have been fair and he would have gotten a lot more usage. But with him running at slow speed, it's really hard to justify all that. Now, another huge thing that does help him out quite a bit is that he is giving the attack power increase by 50%, and it is over 4 turns. So he really kind of benefits all your other allies, but again, the slow is going to just hold him back just a little bit. I think that they could have changed him around a little bit to make him a little bit more effective, but currently sitting at an A- grade there. Now, when we take a look at him as far as the tank grade goes, he's going to get the A grade. Now, he's a big beefy dude. 803 defense is insane, and then 1404 health is a lot. Now, when they're going to be color stacking, there are going to be some certain situations to where, do I want to color stack and potentially mess myself up for 4 turns if he fires and I have green heroes, because he's reflecting all status effects that are going into him and to all your allies. So that is kind of a gamble, which I kind of like heroes like that. Like we see this with Ursenia, to where it's like you want to bring yellow to color stack against her, but if she goes off, it's really bad news, and that is not a good situation. Not to mention, when he goes off, the amount of damage that he's dealing is quite significant. 375 to the highest remaining HP, and then 230 to all other enemies is definitely a lot. You got a factor of him being at slow speed, but still you're getting the attack power increase regardless. One of the things that does go against him though is that green is very good at dispelling. So you are in a situation to where if you are dispelling, there's a lot of characters that dispel all enemies, and so that definitely does go against him a little bit. But regardless, still pretty cool hero, and in the tank position, you don't want this thing firing off, and it really puts you in an awkward situation of do you bring green heroes against him or not. In the flank position, he's going to get the B+ grade there. Obviously, probably not going to be able to exploit that whole fact that he's reflecting status effects from green, because they're potentially not color stacking against him, but he does still deal a significant amount of damage at slow speed. I just really wish they made him average and just decrease some of the other stats just a little bit, but still overall pretty okay. I don't really recommend this character in the wing. Maybe you're able to be in a situation to where, you know, you've got the damage going off and you are giving the attack power. If you are going to put him in the wing, put him in the very far left, but it's very unlikely that the whole nature situation is going to come up, and I think that's what really makes him unique and kind of cool. Not bad, but I guess he's okay. So on defense, he's currently sitting at an A-. I think that that's probably decently fair and maybe a little bit more than what he deserves, but we'll see. You know, as a tank, it definitely puts you in this weird, awkward situation. On rush attack, he is going to get an A+. I love this character on rush attack, now running at very fast speed, dealing damage to everybody, and then reflecting anything if they even think about green. And then not to mention, you're giving everybody 50% attack for 4 turns, which at very fast is going to be significant. I love him on rush attack. He's going to get the A+ grade there. On buff, he's going to get a B+. The biggest thing that hinders him is the fact that he's running at slow speed. Maybe this goes into an A-, but the slow really does kind of inflict against him. So I still think that he's pretty awesome. He is giving 2 different status effects with the reflecting as well as the attack increase. So definitely room for improvement on that grade. Maybe it goes into A-. And on Blighted Battle, he's going to get the A- grade. I love the character in general, just dealing a whole bunch of damage and then just making it so all your other characters deal a whole bunch of damage. But again, we're kind of hindered a little bit by the slow. So overall, I really like Theobald quite a bit. The speed of him is going to be a factor, but kind of a cool little hero to where you're reflecting effects. It really could be exploited if they're going up against green. So he is going to get an overall grade of an A-. I definitely don't think he's bad. Maybe I gave him a little bit too credit. I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know if I gave him too much credit or not enough credit. And at that point, it's really kind of settled into a little bit above average is where he's at. So let me know in the comments, did I get this right? Did I get this wrong? I really appreciate all the support. Make sure you subscribe, turn those notifications on, and I'll see you on the next video.